What's up, rockers from all across the world? Bandit PR, horns up. They're not so lonely. They're definitely not lonely on their little bus they got. They loving each other. They were sharing each other's pant sizes and stuff. That's true. That's true. It's like, why you got my pants?
They end up in your bunk.
Truth pants were in Marty's bunk.
Here they are, baby.
Things end up in your bunk all the time.
You never really lose anything. It just kind of recycles. You just find out later.
Well, we got Marty, Tommy, Jimmy, True, T-R-U, not T-R-U-E. He's spelled like that.
Exotic.
He's exotic from Ohio.
Marion. Ohio, popcorn capital.
That's right, popcorn capital of the world.
It is.
Well, what's up, gentlemen? Second night?
Second night.
Second night.
Starting to feel pretty good. Starting to
Down
shake
here,
the dust off.
A little warm.
Yeah, it's nice weather out here. I love Franklin. We're in Franklin over here at the Mockingbird Theater. I've never been here. I've been to another show here, but not Mockingbird Theater.
What's the name of the place?
Which one?
Is it Kimba?
Not that one. What was the name of that?
Oh, it's right next to OJ's. It's a smaller place, but it has really cool. It's all brick inside. I forgot the name of it.
$10 old fashions.
Yep.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm. $10 old fashions. Can't beat it. And it's not with Jack Daniels either.
Oh.
$10.
But you guys were in Memphis last night.
Yes, we were.
We were.
First night.
We're Growlers, yeah. It was cool. First time we saw Magnolia Bayou live, and cats can play, man.
Memphis is great too, man. We're playing right across the street from the park that had the zoo in it, and I didn't know till too late. If I'd have known a few hours earlier, I would have gone to the damn zoo.
There's a golf course over there too.
Yeah, golfing and zoo.
You gotta go and go golfing. Drinking and golfing. Go drinking and zooing.
Jimmy's from Washington State, and that's the first time that I've heard him. He's picked up our West Virginia accent.
It's a forceful
He said, I went
accent.
to the dying zoo.
It's taking them two bands.
I was like, oh, shit.
The Washington
like
accent's
me.
a recessive gene.
Well, how'd you guys meet the Magnolia Bayou? Because we're in the street. It was like a blind date yesterday.
It was. Our booking agent, Alex Gilbert, who rules at TKO, brings us bands all the time, sends us stuff. Who would you like to tour with? Who would you like to tour with? And they just kind of stuck out. Just, kick-ass Southern rock.
Yeah.
It's like, we're a rock band, so as far as being paired up with extremely heavy metal bands, it's like, it's not really our thing.
Yeah.
So they just kind of fit with us pretty well. Different enough that it's an interesting show.
But still the same crowd.
What do you want? Are you coming to get the couch?
Say it, man.
Oh no!
Are you coming to get the couch?
Yes.
I knew it. I told you.
Got my camera at least.
Cut this. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
We're doing an interview right now.
Don't cut this. Leave it.
Yeah, leave this.
Hold on.
Get your pants.
Come get the couch now.
Knew it was gonna happen. And we're back.
Or do a
New couch. New couch.
yeah, just cut. We're in a new couch for no reason.
Magically changed.
Same band, different couch. I feel like the band has changed.
Yeah.
It's a whole. The
feel better now.
They're gonna be like, oh,
Change
shit.
your environment.
I had a
Change your
tummy
outlook.
ache. Now I feel
They were
good.
feeling a vibe with the original couch, and now they're like, oh shit.
It hurts. My knees are up higher.
It's funny, he said he's going to come get it.
I told you.
There you go.
Well, I guess after the
I
couch.
like the dead zone, but it's just for repos.
Well, as we're going to couch, we're talking about touring, playing,
Yep.
TKO,
Magnolia Bayou,
Magnolia Bayou.
how we met. It was love at first sight.
Love at First Bayou.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're on the same agency as us, and we kind of got pitched to do a run with them, and me specifically, I'm a big like blues rock kind of fanatic, and so it was a no-brainer for me. I felt like it was a great choice. And it seems like even though we're a little heavier,
Yeah.
that kind of music really we resonate
Well, blues
with
gave
bands
birth
of
to rock and
that.
roll.
Exactly.
Yep.
You can't deny that.
And
We
once
don't hide
saw-
it too hard in
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
We all saw him play last night for the first time. It was like, okay, these cats are good.
Not gonna
Especially
lie.
when they throw some
Little
Alice in Chains in there, like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yep.
Well, then you guys have been also busy, man. Like a lot, even because you guys are from 2019, technically.
Trying to be busy.
You guys are playing with Blacktop Mojo. What's up, boys?
Good band.
What up, baby?
Also a kick-ass.
Thanks for the shirt
Yeah.
and the bottle.
Thanks for the bottle of Jameson. Yeah.
Was there a story with the bottle of JMO?
They just gave it to us.
damn
It was surprising. When you get liquor in the green room, you don't really, let go of it. You can take it on the road with you. But they just gave it to us. It was unopened. They're
Or
like,
maybe
"Here's
it's
the
just
deal."
us.
Yeah, it might just be us who doesn't get rid of ours.
Man, Matt is a big dude.
Yeah,
He's a big dude.
He had some hell of a boots. It was some sort of.
He got some shit kickers,
It was
dude.
some wild gator skins. There was a word for it. It's a specific type of reptile.
And he's got these blue leopard pants too. He'll wear once in a while.
Ooh.
I'm not low-key jealous.
No.
Let's just talk about him for the rest of this.
Gators.
So what do you guys think about Matt?
Check out these gators.
He picked me up with his big arms.
I believe it. And
Kiss
curled.
There was nothing I could do about it.
I said, "Help me, Jimmy."
Well, then also Joyce Wolf. Shout out.
Awesome
Right?
band.
Play Joyce
Actually,
Wolf.
I went and saw Joyce Wolf.
With Dorothy, right? On the
Yeah,
Dorothy,
yeah, a few days ago in Columbus. I believe I ran into some of your people there.
Yeah, Becca and everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm catching that same tour in a couple weeks.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
Love Dorothy. I hope you care about that. Seen Dorothy plenty of times.
True went too. He was there.
Hey, I was there.
That's what
He's
we
like, oh,
said.
hey, sorry, fuck you.
I said we.
What'd you say down there? I can't hear you.
What?
It's like, get on my level.
Yeah.
Well, kind of throwing it back a little bit then. You guys, for everyone who doesn't know, they were originally Bobaflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah.
For
They were
20 years. or
Yeah,
something.
for a good minute, and they still getting 500,000 listens on Spotify, 30,000 on the Lonely Ones, and that's a big, huge step for changing bands, changing names, and just,
Starting to, yeah, it's starting,
Yeah.
people starting to catch on.
I mean, I
still
know
get-
it's like maybe $1 every 5 years you get
Yeah,
from Spotify.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
one
like
to two.
$25 in the bank. It was people are starting to catch on. People are still sending me messages. Hey, what happened to Bobaflex? Is this a different band? But yeah, my brother decided to step away, and you know, when you're in a rock band and you want to make money and you want to get your name out there, you have to tour like crazy.
Yep.
And if you have a family and children, it's not really easy.
Yeah,
None of us have any children.
that you know.
I was waiting for that. I knew someone was going to say that. None of us have any children. This is what we love to do. But we understood that he wanted to, be home with his daughter and didn't want to miss piano recitals or volleyball games anymore. And,
Yeah.
So we were like, okay. And so we walked around the parking lot for a summer and decided, well, let's change the name, do something new, write all new music, and see what happens. And so we were in the beginning stages of seeing what happens.
So a band makeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really just because he wanted to step down. Like, you know what? If you step down, let's just do a whole new band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it would be Bobaflex without Sean. And we'll still do, reunion shows and write. We're still like going to the studio and cut a couple tracks a year and stuff.
Nice.
Too much fun, and our fan base.
Won't be touring like that.
Yeah, just not that much touring.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the Lonely Ones are gonna do. The
Shirts are
tour.
already there. You saw fans wearing Bobaflex shirts.
Yeah, they're out there already. It's a good thing.
It's
Start
helped
a new
float the
band.
new band a lot.
Yeah, to start a new band, it was a good position to start in.
And then, so how'd you guys decide the Lonely Ones? Which is a catchy name. Like, if you guys, one, I'm surprised that was available legally. Like,
Yeah,
to
no
buy,
doubt.
it's hard to buy into any band name because you got to buy it legally too. I don't care if you put it on your Instagram handle. If you don't buy it, you don't own it.
Right. We
You don't
bought it.
trademark it.
Yep.
Sucks to suck.
It was
Bought
a,
it
it was a
first
hell of a
thing out the gate.
process.
Like now. It was just made sense. It's like, if you're going to be in a rock band and try to have a family or try to have a girlfriend or any of that stuff, it's like it's really hard to do. And one day you look around, you end up, your band is the only people that are around you. Life doesn't change on the road. You come home and there's a new McDonald's and this building's been torn down. And this person's pregnant and this person overdosed and this person.
You guys may have changed on tour, but when you come back, everything's still the same.
No, it's
opposite.
opposite.
Yeah.
It's the
I feel like
opposite.
we go into a time capsule and come back, and everything at home has changed.
Yep. People are
You
older.
don't realize how much changed in a month in your hometown.
Yep. Yeah. So kind of
Trees
just feels
look
like
different
just at the time the name made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I said it out loud and everyone goes, "That's it." And I was like, "All right, cool. Now let's go buy it before someone else owns it."
Well, I guess this is a good question because you're talking about you guys touring and this being. You guys have been doing this for fucking almost 30 years, technically. Like even longer, right? Because it's been pretty well.
Not that long.
Yeah, not that long. I'm not that old.
That's good.
20 years probably. 50, yeah, 20
It's
years.
getting closer then.
Yeah.
Because the time goes by before you even know it.
It does.
And
yeah.
before you even illegally brought the name, with band practices and doing everything beforehand, that's all cumulative going up there.
Yeah, we went pretty hard. As soon as we started the band, the world suffered a global pandemic.
Yeah.
So it was our first obstacle to get by, and so it was good. I remember saying, "Hey, if we can get past this, guys, it's smooth sailing." So that we released our first single the day the world shut down, and we thought it was important to just to keep releasing music because once everybody watched The Tiger King, they needed something to look forward to.
Yep.
So it's like, let's just, yeah.
That was the time.
So we just kept releasing singles and kept releasing singles. It slowed our plan down quite a bit, but I mean,
Which is works in your
everybody's-
guys' favor. That's part of the new trend, releasing
Yeah.
singles instead of like doing albums and then doing EPs and stuff like that. But which singles have been your hugest guys' favor. Like the classic, you guys are the definition of what a band should do for singles. How you should trickle them out and let fans just keep nibbling over and over.
Yeah, especially as a new band.
Yeah.
If we were Shinedown and had legions of fans, it's like, okay, put out a new record.
Yeah.
But for us, it's like, where do you go after you put out a record? What do you say on social media? By the way, the record's out.
Yeah.
A band our size, it'll blip, and maybe we'll get a big boost of everything for maybe a month if we're lucky, probably more like 2 weeks. And then from there, you've blown your whole wad. You put 8 songs, you put 13 songs together, spent thousands of dollars, and now they're just out.
Yeah.
Easier to treat every song like like it's the prom queen.
Yeah.
Big event
Yeah.
at the time, and that people, what did you look at on social media 15 minutes ago? I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you. So you kind of got to just keep staying in people's faces, and the more you stay in their face, then they start to, oh, maybe I will check out this band. This is the 9th single I've seen come across.
Yeah.
Maybe I will hit the button. So it's kind of the plan.
So I guess a good because you guys have seen the change in the music marketing.
Several times.
How the big drastic change of going from CDs, cassettes, confirmation stuff, radio play to now playlists. Are playlists the new radio play?
They're competing, but
Yeah.
it's no, not entirely.
Different, but they compete.
Specifically in rock, radio still makes such big waves when it comes to touring markets. It's radio kind of has almost adapted into a different thing where it plays much more of a part towards live shows. Whereas playlisting is more of a direct kind of sales streaming thing. So they almost fill 2 different niches, however you say it. Niches. Two different nachos.
Nine.
Whoa. 2 different niches there. Where so you got to really play both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because radio is still very, very important, and still very
I think it's
hard
also,
to get on.
I've noticed the radio is more largely influential as you come out to the Midwest,
That's
West,
true.
Eastern.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you come out to the West, California, all this stuff like that, it's not a big thing anymore. It's a kind of it really is. We have KLOS in Southern California, but it's like there's no major radio station. You don't bump their stuff on radios. They're trying to get on the Ali Hagedorf. They're trying to get Spotify to pick up their playlist or Apple Music playlist or some shit like that.
Once you get off that I-5 corridor, it definitely that's West Coast talk. Radio seems to hit a lot harder. Like even as far as like Spokane, Washington, Boise, Idaho, you'd call that the West Coast, I guess.
Yeah.
But there, it's across the mountains. It's out of I-5, and so it definitely hits a lot harder. But it's kind of one hand wash the other because those are big touring markets.
Yeah.
Whereas LA is a big place for shows. But I know a lot of tours that don't go to LA.
Yeah.
They'll bypass it.
Yeah.
But every tour, if it goes west, it's going to hit Boise and Spokane. So they kind of float each other.
Like we've seen the places you guys. I played at Liquid Joe's Tubes before.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everyone goes through there's certain venues you just always hit.
Yep.
Herman's Hideaway.
Yep,
all
in
that
Denver.
stuff. Yeah.
Colorado.
Practically pay rent at Herman's.
But I guess now going back into your music sense, you guys released a brand new single back in February, keeping it up on there.
Yep. The Way Out. It's a love story.
Yes, I was going to ask about what was it written, who came up with the lyrics, how was its significance?
Jimmy played the bass line and everybody stopped.
That was when I played bass.
Yeah, that's when he was playing bass. Everybody stopped. It's like, what's that? Let's turn and work on that. So we did. I'd written several different versions of the vocals, and then one day I just had this weird epiphany. Romeo and Juliet story about 2 people that are in love, but the world's falling apart, and which it was for a minute there, might still be, and just kind of didn't belong here, and thought, let's end this and meet on the other side.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was a really, really cool story.
Which I believe it's your #1 song right now on Spotify.
I think so, right?
It is, yeah.
And it says "blow my," So I thought if that hits the radio, people either flip out or they will turn the volume up. So, you know what I mean? It's like let's come out here and say something. Let's not piddle around. Let's say something shocking and wild and have people's heads whip around. And I think it's working.
All your singles are bangers. Loved every single one.
Thank
of them. Change the Station though is still I like that one's my favorite. I like the riff.
Yeah,
That
that riff's
riff.
awesome. As soon as we heard
That-
that riff,
that's-
same thing. As soon as
yeah.
that riff was played, it's like, what's that? Let's work on that. Everybody stop. So yeah, it's a catchy riff and it doesn't sound like anything else. I love that song.
Yeah. Attempted to cover it. I don't know if you guys were half step down or going into
Drop
We're
B.
in drop B.
Drop B.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was playing a half step down.
We're quite a
thought-
few
yeah.
steps down.
Yeah,
I thought it would be.
One and a half
We're
steps
down the stairs.
Drop it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it would be easier on my voice.
We're in
It
the
was not.
basement.
Yeah, the thing that happens once you go low enough, you have to start singing higher again to make it sound interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Balance it out.
I thought it was going to be easier on my voice. Was not.
But that riff goes back to the kind of blues thing we were talking about. It's that,
Yeah.
that little riff you bend between those two notes. It's a very bluesy thing.
Yeah.
I do love that riff.
It's great. It's fun.
It took me a while to get it right. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Now, accumulation wise, writing music wise, who are you guys all band effort? You guys want to write?
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are-
Yeah. It's like, I wish I was the one genius that wrote everything, but I need.
Basically saying fuck you guys.
No, I need everybody's
per
help. Yeah, I need everybody's help, and vice versa. It's like just everybody writes, and a song can come out of anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've ever written two songs the same way.
Not yet.
It seems like it's it's not like, oh, I write this and then I bring it to this, or we write this every time. It's a different process.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody will come with a song completely done front to back. Sometimes it's just us bashing our heads off a wall in a room all together to get something.
Yeah.
There's
never know, yeah.
10 million ways it can
Yeah.
go.
Which I love you guys' acoustic rendition you did as well.
Thank
so
you.
you
Oh,
have
thank
eight
you.
singles, not including acoustic rendition. So
Thank you.
yeah, that was
Just
unique.
bored. Like, let's try this. This would be cool.
Yeah, it was-
And it turned out pretty good.
Pandemic boredom.
We didn't have really a plan. I was like, called Jimmy on the phone. I was like this, I think, kind of. Like, yeah, sounds good. Show up to the studio. So yeah, we just did it. And turned out pretty good.
Well, what's in the pipeline then for next releases? Are you guys going to focus on an EP or you can keep on the single route?
Here's the thing is there's, like we said, I don't know if there's like a payoff that's worth putting out a record right now.
Yeah.
But that could change at any point, whether that's a big tour or the next single we put out takes off,
Yeah.
whatever, and we got to follow it up with something larger. So we honestly we have enough music right now. We could put out a record if we wanted to.
Oh yeah.
But so we'll just continue the singles game. It's working. I don't feel like we should fix something that's not broken. And it keeps us fresh.
It is working in your guys' favor. Like you
Yeah.
guys are now the textbook band looking like, hey, releasing singles
Yeah.
is fucking working.
Yeah.
Watched a lot of YouTube videos on marketing.
And the time release that you guys are doing it is well enough too.
Yeah.
There's longer gaps for people to like, all right, shit, oh, new music, okay,
Yeah.
cool. And they'll keep it on repeat, adding it on the playlist, which they've been added to playlists as well.
Thank you. All right, is it showtime? We're gonna play, don't we?
Quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap it up. 'Cause they got to get off the stage, get naked, put tube socks on.
We already got robbed of our first couch.
Socks on.
Experience.
I guess it's quick. Word wise, the guitar players. What are you guys rocking? What are you guys
Campers and
Campers?
orange. Yeah. we
Campers,
got-
yeah. We got a deal through Orange Amplification recently.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Congrats.
awaiting my my Orange PPC 112 in the mail. It'll probably be in tomorrow, but I'll be out on tour. Of course.
I already bought mine. Then we got the deal.
Can I get the money back? Orange?
Can you
I give you
discount
the
me like
receipt?
$200 on that? Yes, it's Campers for the heads, and it's orange. He's got a 212. I just ordered a 112.
What's the profiles you guys use?
I use what
Kind
the
of
hell?
custom made, kind of.
It's-
an orange and a Marshall.
Okay.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, it's it's the not Joey Sturgis. Who the dude? I can't remember.
From one of the Neuro DSP guys? From their IRs, whatever?
It's called Itchy Bitchy.
Itchy bitchy.
It's not Andrew Wade. It's not Andrew Wade. It's one of the other guys in that pack.
Yeah.
And we just tweaked the hell out of them. I got a couple different ones I use. Marty used just one.
I never thought ever that a tube amp. I was like, I'm a tube guy. And there's no
We all
way.
were.
That this
And
is
then
gonna-
you switched to Kemper.
Yeah.
And it made your life easier.
I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
I understand the pros and cons because I have a couple. I have one really good amp model that I like to use for quick shows, like at the whiskey, because I fucking hate loading gear on the whiskey.
Yeah. I do too.
Pull out, dump the gear, take off. Yeah.
Fuck that. But other than that, I still love pushing air. But it's if you can dial in a sick tone with digital and going
I mean,
straight.
we still use cabs on stage.
Yeah. Or do you guys have like my Agnator cab has that XLR output, so I can just hook it straight in?
Yeah, so we run the powered Kempers.
Yeah.
So we run speaker cable into the cabinet, and then all of our profiles have different cabinets on the profile.
Yeah, exactly.
So essentially, if we drop a mic on the cabinet, you're getting 2 different systems. Because you got such and such through this Marshall cabinet or whatever they have on there, I don't know. And then our orange cabinet that's getting the meat of it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's pretty, the future's now.
That's magic.
Hey, it's no better time to be a musician, honestly. All the shit you can get from practicing at home to...
And it's only gotten lighter.
All you need is $50,000.
Yeah.
Find out! Well, thank you guys. I mean, is there a tentative date on the next single? Or anything?
Not yet.
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking
Spring,
to the
for
label.
sure.
Talking to the label tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Getting the plan together, yeah.
A lot of phone calls in this music industry I discovered when I started doing it.
So are you guys still considered independent, or did you have some...
No, we're on the label.
Okay,
we're
who's the
on
label you guys
Imagine
with?
Imagine Records.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we put out what, 3 singles before we jumped on with them.
Yeah.
And then we just put out Way Out was our 4th single with them. So maybe I'm adding that math wrong. But
Yeah.
Way Out's the 4th single with them.
Yeah.
And they've been great. Really enjoyed it.
And our guys, Morgan Rose from Seven.
Yeah. So that's fun.
So when you get to have conference calls with Morgan Rose,
Yeah.
it's
That's up.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be.
Well, have everything bumped up. This interview will be dropping after the tour, but they're going to be having, I'm sure, more dates announced.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are always playing shows and doing something.
Plenty of shows at thelonelyones.net/shows. It's always there for you.
/OnlyFans.
That's right.
You know you want it. Top 1.7%.
Called Lonely Fans.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fuck.
Nice.
But I'll have all their stuff, everything, their newest singles already on our bangers playlist of the year so far. Adding more as they grow into it. So please pay attention. I'll have them, keep bumping them. And everyone look at Jimmy's pretty nipples and everything. You can see them. Thirsty. Always keep the horns up. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Later, guys.
Peace.
I'm gonna